You got a little something right there, right there. Up to the, right there.
That's just demon claw.
Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're going to be going through all my best moments of episode 4 of She-Hulk. So let's get straight into it. So first favorite moment, basically it shows Jennifer Walters creating a dating profile. Then in the middle of her creating a dating profile, Wong shows up and starts asking her to help with some guy called Donnie Blaze, who's a former member of Kamar-Taj and obviously has one of the rings, which leads into something later on in the episode, and we will get to that. Then Jen starts going on dates, and she goes out with a guy who's a complete and utter dick, and he's sitting there basically on his phone the whole time. And then when it comes to pay, he's basically trying to cut out. They're both do some slow motion of them both going into their pockets, and you assume that they're both about to get out their wallets, and instead he gets out his car keys and she gets out her wallet, and he's like, oh yeah, it's been great, and he just walks off, doesn't even bother to pay his part of the bill or literally the whole bill, and he just walks up and leaves her to pay for everything. And then when he's walking off as well, he starts talking on the phone to someone and says, yeah, she's about 6, and it's like the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen in your life. So then we get to the court case now with Wong and Donnie Blaze, and basically at the beginning of the episode, Wong is sitting down watching TV. He's watching Disney Plus very clearly, and basically a portal opens up where he's sitting, and some drunk girl falls through. And in the court case now, they're at the court case against this Donnie Blaze guy, and basically Jen tells Wong to call this drunk girl in to give evidence. And basically you can clearly tell this actress is trying to imitate Kourtney Kardashian. Just by the way she talks, she's trying to be Kourtney Kardashian. It's quite funny. And she goes up there and starts giving up evidence, you know, against Donnie Blaze. And then basically what happens is the case gets adjourned, and basically Donnie Blaze gets his way, and the judge allows him to continue practicing magic until the case reconsumes. So then it goes to back to Jennifer and her dating profile again, and basically she's changing her dating profile now to She-Hulk. And as soon as she changes to She-Hulk, she starts getting like matches like 20, like pinging off like no one's business. And then it shows her going on loads of different dates. So then it goes to Donnie Blaze at one of his pointless magic shows, and basically he's doing little tricks and stuff, and soon realizes that no one gives a crap, so he pulls the ring out again and opens up another portal with another woman on stage. While he does this, he inadvertently opens up a portal to goblins, who all start racing in and attacking everyone in the theater. So then Wong races in, and basically he's obviously starts, you know, having a go at him, like basically telling him I told you and all this stuff, and he's trying to help him and stuff. And then Wong opens up a portal quickly to She-Hulk, who's at her apartment with one of her dates that she really likes, and basically pulls her out a bit and asks her to help him. And she's, you know, she's about to, you know, get busy, you know. So then she goes in there and goes and starts to help him fight the goblins, sorry. And she's like to him, what do you want me to do? And he's like, be a Hulk. It's like funniest scenes ever. And then eventually, obviously, they beat up all these goblins, throw the goblins back through their portal, and, you know, basically gets rid of them all. And at this point, you know, Donnie Blaze shits himself and says to Jen, yeah, we won't practice magic anymore. And basically they're gonna win the case now. So then trips to She-Hulk going back to her apartment. The guy's still waiting there for her. When she gets through the portal, she lands on top of him, and it basically revolts. She's actually at a point now where she's like, oh, okay, I can't even bother to take this nicer, so she just picks him up and walks to the bedroom with him. It's so funny because the guy is like really big, and he's being carried like a little child. So we get to the next morning now, and the guy wakes up, and obviously She-Hulk is now Jen again. And his reaction to her being Jen is quite ridiculous. He basically, he's like, who are you? And she's like, oh, I'm Jen. I'm in my human form. And then he's basically, she's like, oh, I made breakfast. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna go. It's so ridiculous. And then he goes and the door knocks. She goes to the door, and she's basically being served a lawsuit from Tatiana. Now, most of you don't know, that's Jamila Jamil's character that showed up in episode 1, and she whipped her ass. And she is suing her for the use of the name She-Hulk, because Tatiana obviously knows she can't fight her. So the way she sees it as, I'm going to copyright the name She-Hulk, and she can't go by that name. And the episode just ends. She's like, oh, way to end the episode on a downer. And there is a post-credit scene, and in the post-credit scene, we show Wong back at Karma Couch. He's watching Disney Plus again, but this time the drunk woman from earlier in the episode is there, and it turns out her name is actually Madison, and they're eating popcorn and watching This Is Us. It's quite just a random scene, but yeah, man, that was all my favorite moments in the episode. As usual, the She-Hulk episodes are not very long, but there are a few funny moments in there and good part. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you liked the show, and if you don't, then I don't know what to say to you. That's your opinion, man. But remember, if you do like this video, please click that like button. If you didn't like this video, click the dislike button. It helps me either way. And if you really want to help me, subscribe to the channel, help us get monetized, and I will see you guys in the next video. As usual, take care and live long and prosper.